Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Michael, and as you know or probably don't, this is not my first video. You see, I had made a video a while back, but it just contained way too much profanity. So what I wanted to go ahead and do was just start off the channel with a nice new clean slate. Now what this channel is going to be about is any ideas, any thoughts, any questions that I'm asked, or anything I'm discussing with my friends, family, or any random individuals that I encounter throughout my days. Now what I wanted to start off this video with was just an experience that I've gone through myself, and I like to call it the ATLs, or better known as an all-time low. Now what I can tell you from this, not going into too much details, I was in an ATL for about 4 months, and what I learned from it is that it's gonna break you, it's gonna challenge you, and it's gonna define you. Now before I get into all this, I want you to realize that anyone can be happy when they have money, when they have a car, when they have a relationship, when they have a house. When everything is good at the moment, everyone can be happy. Anyone can be happy. But when you're at your all-time low, that's when you really grow as an individual, physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. And what I learned was you're going to be depressed for a while, and you're going to think that everything you do is in vain. So you're gonna stay in a comfort zone. You're not gonna try to get out of it. But once you get about like halfway in, you're gonna start challenging yourself, and that's when you're gonna start making moves at that point. And one thing you're gonna realize too is that when you're in an ATL, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be the definition of lost, and that is basically you're not gonna know who you are, you're not gonna know where you are, and you're not gonna know what you want to do. You are going to be lost, and it sucks, but I feel as though everyone should be lost at one point in their life in order to really find their real self, their authentic self. And something that I could say is that after I started stepping out of my comfort zone, I started figuring out who I was. I started figuring out what I wanted to do, and I started figuring out, like, okay, this is where I am, and this is what I have to do to get to where I want to be. So all of that, once I took action and I stepped out of my comfort zone, I definitely started stepping out of the ATL, the rough patch. And I'm glad that I went through that. I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. 4 months, it definitely sucked, but I'm a much better person because of it. And I guess you could say my advice or anything like that to you is basically whatever you're going through, just keep going, stay strong, and remember, everything gets worse before it gets better. And that's pretty much it for today. I want to keep my videos relatively short, as I have a short attention span, as I'm sure many of you do as well. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, go ahead and leave me anything, I will respond as quickly as possible. And hope you guys have a great day, and remember, the time is now.